Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, checking in for a live video. We are going to do an unboxing. I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk here, so definitely going to get to opening a bunch of stuff. I will open as well for questions and answers at the end of this. So put your questions and answers up here. You can ask your questions now, okay, and I'll answer them. So go ahead and comment. We've got a chat going. You can go ahead and comment your questions and I will answer them after. I'll go back after I'm done making this video and tag all of these companies that sent me this stuff in the description. Okay, I'll do links in description. But I'm going to just start going through here and unboxing. This stuff has kind of piled up a little bit. And you can come a little closer if you want. And I guess, well, let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with probably what I've been the most excited to open. So I've got the Core hat on, okay, Core Essentials. You can use code BONETAC10. It's either BoneTactical10 or BoneTac10 for 10% off their website. Okay, they sent me this stuff and I use it. I don't just rep anything I don't use. This right here is the belt system. All right, they've got a really sweet belt system. I got their hat on. They've got some glasses. I can't say anything about their glasses because I haven't tried their glasses. You gotta loosen it. Loosen. We're having some technical difficulties. Sorry, guys, but I think we're good to go. All right. So like I said, I haven't tried their glasses. I can't say a whole lot about their glasses. I'm gonna keep all this stuff in the box. But their belt system's pretty cool. I've got videos up on their belt system, but the cool thing about it is it's heavy duty. As long as you use these little Allen key buckles here, all right, you just kind of, you got to lock the buckle into the belt. They're fully adjustable, one size fits all, and they're heavy duty, but they don't look like a tactical belt. What I love about them is that it's a ratchet system. You guys are probably familiar with it. A lot of you guys have seen the belts that are a ratchet system, but it's cool. It just clicks in, so it's super adjustable. It's not just 1 inch adjustable. It's not just whatever the space between the holes are. It's super adjustable. I'm a big fan of these Core belts. They're they're very fairly priced, okay, for what you get out of them. And they sent me some more, and I've been using and abusing overseas. I'm back here in sunny South Florida finally, but I've been using and abusing this Core stuff that they sent me to begin with. The previous buckles I've really just been using and abusing. So see if I can get these guys to kind of stand up over here. I don't think I can. Let me do that. That'll work. There we go. I'm not going to keep messing with this all day, but it is kind of. They put more belts in my bag than I guess they normally put in the other ones. So anyway, Vaunt sent me this bike light. You guys know that I've been doing some mountain biking, so I can't say a whole lot about it other than because I haven't tested it yet. I'm just now opening it. It looks honestly pretty cheap and chintzy. I don't know what their price point is, but I don't think I'd pay more than $10 for this. It doesn't look like a great light. Sorry, Vaunt. I don't pull any punches. That looks like pretty cheap stuff. Vaunt sent me as well a headlamp. Okay. Oh yeah. I do know a thing or two about headlamps because I sell them, and this is a cheap headlamp. The little ratchet things in there are gonna break. Your light's gonna end up falling down, dangling on your head. Come on, Vaunt. You guys should know that I'm not gonna pull any punches on this stuff. So, Vaunt. This is Vaunt. This is Vaunt. This is a bike tail light. I will at least open the bike tail light. All right, let me. EDC Kank. No, this is the EDC Relentless. Sorry. Ooh, EDC Kank's back here somewhere. Where's the EDC Kank? There's the EDC Kank. This is the EDC Relentless. Great for opening boxes or opening the. Let's not get into what all it can open, but this This one looks a little better. Okay, this must be a little. This is probably I'd probably pay 20 bucks for this. This is definitely a little better. This is the bike headlight taillight combination VNT BL03. I would put this on my bike. Just the bike headlight, the bike light model VNT BL01. I would not recommend, but they're very fairly priced stuff. So I'm gonna put that stuff down there and just breeze through. Oh, by the way, guys, brand new Bone Tactical product. This is the, what did I name it? I just put it on the website. This is the Minimalist Wallet, okay? It's just a wallet. It's, what I like about it is if those of you guys that carry like a little bit of a thicker, you know, stack of cash, what you can do is, you can see here that it's thicker and it's wider, it's heavier duty. So it's the Minimalist Wallet, but it's not cheap and crappy, okay? It's thicker and has a bigger curve in there, so it allows you to carry a thicker bundle of cash if you do like to carry a little bit more cash. I like to be prepared. I like to carry, you know, I don't like to leave the house without a couple $1,000s at least, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. You know, cash is king, and if you got to, you know, it's good to have cash, okay? So I do recommend carrying cash. How can I market a wallet that doesn't allow me to have a little bit of cash? And then, you know, I've got $3,000 here and like 15 credit cards, and it's tiny, okay? And it's wet, it's super, their credit cards aren't gonna fall out, all right? But if I wanna get the credit cards out quickly, I'm not gonna pull my credit cards out on camera, but if I wanna get the credit cards out quickly, let me see if I can pull my ID out without revealing any of the credit cards. But, okay, there's my ID, and I'm also not gonna put my all my information out there, but that's my ID. And it is very quick to slide back in, quick to get out. Less than $40, you won't find a better deal. All solid aluminum, RFID blocking, and it's got the laser engraving on there. Check it out on the website. Minimalist Wallet from Bone Tactical. Just put those up today, brand new thing. All right. Also, for an additional 10% off from www.bonetactical.com, use code LT10 at checkout. All right. There we go. Put that away. ThruNite has sent me some stuff as well. This is some more stuff from Vaunt. This is just the more headlamps. I also sell headlamps. Mine are better than those, and they're the same price. So, sorry, Vaunt. Should have done your homework before you sent me stuff. ThruNite sent me this and this. All right, this is Phoenix over here, Nightcore. We've got a bunch of flashlights. The rest of the stuff is all going to be flashlights. So you guys stay tuned if you want to see the flashlights. We've got Phoenix coming up next. This is Phoenix as well, right? Yeah, we've got Phoenix coming up next. And we've got Nightcore coming up next. Right now we're going to hit ThruNite. We have the ThruNite T1 1500. We've got the ThruNite TT20 2526, and we've got the ThruNite T13 V2. Let's check these bad boys. Oh man. So first off, I really like the case on the TI3 V2, the ThruNite TI3 V2. The case is cool, man, and that is light. That is light and tiny. Look at the size of this flashlight. That thing is cool. That is a pretty nifty little flashlight. Comes with some extra O-rings. Comes in a sweet little case, and it even comes with a little baby pocket clip. Now this you could EDC this very easily. Look how small this thing is. This is cool. Oh man, you really got to put that. I like that though. You really got to. That's cool. That's cool. Huh. Alrighty. It doesn't fit very well, does it? No, it does not. Let me try on this side. Alright, you guys, ThruNite, you need to work on your design for your clip a little bit. That is not a good clip design, unfortunately. Wow, that kind of ruins the light. This clip sucks, and this light is so small, how else are you going to keep track of it if you can't clip it somewhere? well, I will go ahead and read you guys the lumens. Okay, I'll tell you how many lumens it is. 120 lumen high, 12 lumen low. 30 minutes at 120 lumens and 6.3 hours at low. The size is impressive. Okay, the clip is not amazing. It comes with it has a lanyard hole as well, and comes with a lanyard and some extra O-rings. So in theory, it's still usable. Okay, I don't like the guys. Come on, you made a cool little light with a bad clip. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like quality products. I only sell quality products, but I don't resell these. This is strictly review. A lot of guys send me stuff for professional review. I've been out of the country for a little while, so these have been sent to me for professional review, and that is what I'm doing. All right, this is another level of quality completely. All right, that is pretty cool. This one's a slick job here. ThruNite T1, 1500 lumen, rechargeable with a micro USB cable. Guys, I'm gonna try the clip on it right now. I'm doing it live. Do it live, okay? It's the only way to do it. Do it live. I'm gonna try the clip on right now. And we'll see if it works, because this one is a whole nother level of quality. It's that cool, it says it's desert tan, but it's actually a coyote. So you know that all lights are pretty much manufactured in China anymore. Anyone that you can afford. The clip is cool. The clip is good, and it's a double. Okay, there we go. I've used all kind of ThruNite. Been working with these guys for a while. I can definitely recommend the T1. This thing's tiny. It's thick enough to be used as for Kubotan defense. Okay, it'll fill your hand, protect these small bones of the hand like any of the bone breakers, self-defense tools. Okay, they're not going to do as good of a job as the bone breakers, but they, you know, it fills the hand at least. It doesn't generate a higher force. Okay, it doesn't come down to a point and generate force, but it can still be used to protect these small bones of the hand. All right, so there we go. Pretty cool little light. I can definitely recommend this. Very small and very powerful for its size. ThruNite is affordable. One of the best things I like about ThruNite is their price point. Okay, now let's get into the big bad boy. Okay, TT20, 2526. So it's like a 2,000, between 2,000 and 300, between 2,000 and 3,000 lumen, I believe. Yeah, this is big. This is a big light. All right. This is heavy duty. I like it. Strike bezel, very solid construction. Also rechargeable with a micro USB. That's something you guys really want to look for in a flashlight. There's no reason to buy a flashlight that's not rechargeable. Okay? Why? What the heck are you doing buying a flashlight that's not rechargeable? Like, what is your idea behind that? If you're buying a flashlight that's not rechargeable, what are your thoughts on that? Do you want to buy more batteries? Do you, I don't know. But this thing's bright. You can see it's bright. It does well. Let me see. It definitely has some, oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah. When they said, I was like, okay, that's not 2,000 lumens. And then you do that double click on there. Yeah. That's the difference right there, guys, between like 1,000. No, that's probably like 200 lumens somewhere in there. And then boom, you get hit with that heavy light. You can actually do some, you can actually really damage somebody's night vision. Not permanent damage, okay, mind you, but you can hit somebody in the eyes with that and give yourself a full advantage doing any kind of night operation. So I really like this light. This is very bright, very bright. I'm probably gonna put this on my boat and do some further, so you guys will see this in the future, because I've been looking for a light to take on the boat with me when I'm cruising at night, so I can do some spotlighting and see if there's pylons floating, riprap, especially with this storm coming through. I'm here in South Florida right now, and we've got a storm coming through. I'm gonna be more vigilant about stuff floating in the water, any kind of flotsam that's gonna be in the water. I do a lot of offshore stuff and boating and just water navigation. I'm really big, I'm a Florida boy, born and raised, so So it's a big deal to be able to see what's in the water at night. And apart from obviously knowing your area, it's so important because you know, stuff like oyster bars that are a foot below the surface, you know, 8 inches below the surface, depending on where you're at, you may not be able to see even with the heaviest spotlight, okay? You're just gonna get reflection. You got black water, depending on where you're at. Like I said, the clarity of the water. But it's so important because even if you do know the area, some flotsam can be floating through there and do some real damage to your boat. So, you know, there's so many situations where a light is important. I can't talk about all of them today, but I am going to show you some good lights. These 3 light companies are kind of, along with Olight, are kind of competing for my space on my channel. So I'm just going to give you an honest review on this stuff, guys. I'm going to tell you the truth. ThruNite, check the prices yourself, okay? ThruNite, that was a sweet light. That's going to be hard to beat. The fit and finish on Phoenix is a little higher. I do believe their prices are a little higher as well. We're looking at possibly a lower lumen light, but definitely a light that I would say is, it's a little smaller. This is the LD32 UVC, okay? This is a UVC flashlight. So what that means is, let me give their definition. It's a portable outdoor flashlight with UVC disinfection function, okay? So this light, we're talking coronavirus and stuff like that right now. This light, supposedly, the way that they tell it, has a microbial function, basically, that it can be used to disinfect. The flashlight itself can emit a light that is a disinfectant. Now, I'm not selling it, but they're selling it, and they are saying that it works. I have not tested that. I may. If you want me to test the disinfecting capabilities of this flashlight, comment below and I will test it. The really cool thing, in my opinion, about Phoenix lights is their batteries are rechargeable. You can plug your USB, micro USB, right into the battery itself. That's super cool in my opinion because everybody has one of those chargers. There's always one around, okay? They use them for phones, they use them for all kind of stuff. Apparently this battery doesn't have enough charge to turn the light on. So that is unfortunate, but whoa, my goodness gracious, that is bright. That's the you're probably not supposed to shine that in your eyes, but wow, that's what I get for doing a live video. Anyway, that's the first time I've ever used that, but that is the cleaning capability, okay? This is the disinfecting light, so I'm not sure if it actually, I have to read up on it, but from the way it reads, it has a disinfection function. I don't honestly believe that the light itself, from actually seeing it, it looks just like a standard UV light. So I don't believe that it has any kind of a disinfecting function in and of itself. You guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong, and on a follow-up video I'm going to have to talk more about it, but I do believe that this light is actually for showing bacteria or bodily fluids and things of that nature, and then you probably have to clean with a different follow-up cleaning product, although, okay, check it out yourself. L32 UVC, portable UVC flashlight. You can just Google UVC flashlight and see, you know, what the deal is with them. I am not aware if this one can be used to disinfect with just the light, the power of the UV bulb itself. Then it's possible, okay? I don't share anything that I'm not 100% sure of on the channel. So I'm not going to be able to stick all this stuff back in here right now, so I'm just going to slam it in here and move on. But I wanted to share that with you guys. The light's not extremely bright, okay? It's not as bright as the ThruLite we just looked at. It's well built. It's got some great features and functions, and the little UV feature on there, it's got like a sealed UV tail, a little sealed UV vial that you like screw out, and then and then use it like that. It's really cool, actually. It is a really cool light, but it's very specific purpose. So if you have a reason to use a light like that, all right. So we're gonna go head to head now. We're gonna go head to head with these light battles. These guys have been sending me these lights. I do believe that this ThruNite TT20, you guys remember this one? This is the one that I didn't like the clip. I do believe that it's cheaper, strictly price point, than the Phoenix EO5. They're about neck and neck here, but I don't want to cut something I'm not supposed to cut here, so I'm being very, very careful what I'm cutting. Probably getting a little crazy cutting this, but this one doesn't. Okay, so this one doesn't. The Phoenix is a little better built looking. It doesn't have a clip either though, and honestly, guys, I think ThruNite is beating Phoenix because they're cheaper and this little guy's rechargeable, I believe. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me see. No, neither one's rechargeable. So they're neck and neck there. I guess it would all depend on the price point because this guy doesn't appear to have a clip either. But they're about the same thing. They're your tiny little lights, and they're almost identical. One's from ThruNite, one's from Phoenix. It's really hard to say which one is better, if I'm gonna say which one's better. Wow, yeah, very similar. The Phoenix looks maybe a tad better built, maybe. But yeah, man, they're probably, I'm sure they're both very cheap, very inexpensive. All right, and the thing about these lights, guys, is they work. The lights work. If you want to buy a light that you don't want to go with the super cheap Chinese lights. But you can run a Chinese light because pretty much everything's made in China anymore. As far as lights go, the technology comes from there. If the components aren't built from there, even the big names anymore in American lighting, in American, what you think is American flashlights, they're buying components from China. So, and maybe they're assembling them here. It's just it's all a gimmick anymore. So why not buy direct? This is the Phoenix TK16. I do believe that I have already done a review on this earlier. The difference being this battery they sent me has the rechargeable slot in here, and the one previous to this did not have the rechargeable slot. So let's see how bright this is. The TK16, yeah, it may not be charged at all, may not have any charge. I do not think it does. I will check and see if it has any kind of a plastic protector on there. Don't see one. I'll flip the battery around. Maybe I'll have to do it, send the battery in the wrong side. I don't think it's charged at all. That's unfortunate because I don't have a box for it. I can't tell you right off the top of my head how bright it is, but I'll do some future reviews on this. It looks well made, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I believe I have this one weapon mounted in one of the countries that I work in overseas where I have firearms, and I've ran it and it's awesome. So I do run on a firearm as a weapons light. I do run Phoenix, and I do trust them enough to trust them with my life. Okay, so their high-end stuff is good. That little chintzy light, the small one. If I want a small light, maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. This is 1800 lumens, okay, supposedly from Nitecore. This looks very well made. Looks like it has some sort of a tungsten insert, okay? Definitely a nice, nasty stripe bezel. The fit and finish on the Nitecore is very, very, very good fit and finish. I am quite impressed. Oh, it's got a sweet little carrying case there. I hope it's rechargeable because Yeah, it's rechargeable. Okay, it's rechargeable, but they also have a standard battery sleeve for it, just in case you want to run standard batteries. That's pretty cool too. It's pretty cool. Definitely rechargeable. Big old 4000 mAh battery in there, so that's gonna. This is I like the jimping. Okay, on the handle. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Wonder. I guess it's I still think it's not as bright as the ThruNite TT20. The ThruNite TT20 was a beast, but this looks a little better made, possibly a little more well made. I do like the strike bezel. It's another good flashlight, guys. These are all contenders. You can tell by looking at this flashlight, it's well made enough that you can trust it. Okay, I can tell that by looking at it. I looked briefly at the components. There's it's not maybe the first time you look at a light, you won't be able to tell, but just by quickly looking at it, if it's a decent light or not. When you've done however many light reviews and used however many flashlights that I have, you can tell those kind of things. I'm not going to say that any of this is complete crap other than the Vaunt. I'm looking forward to using the Core Essentials belt. Okay, shout out to Core Essentials. Bone Tack 10. Let me know in the comments, guys. Is it Bone Tack 10 or Bone Tactical 10? I forgot what the discount code was, but yep. I'm gonna have to clean my desk off a little bit here now because this stuff has just been piling up. I'm glad to be back in the States, back in Florida. Let me jump in here and answer some questions. Do a little bit of questions and answers for you guys before I head out. I am gonna head out very quickly here though. Did you get all this for free? What's your deal? Why are you living in Central America? Are you from the U.S.? I am at my I'm at my warehouse in Florida. Office warehouse is over there. This is the office side. So yeah, I'm not sure why there's a lot of people that say I'm not allowed in the U.S., but I'm at my house in Florida. So yep. Hey there, everyone. It's Greg Tambone. That's me. What's up, fool? I appreciate the knowledge and the stories I relate in my own ways. Thank you, Rose City Wizard. Appreciate it. Sequoia has always had a good experience with Phoenix Lights. I've had good experiences with them too. I have not had a bad experience yet. I'll let you know when I do. Thank you, Fear the Triangle, for welcoming me back. No, he also said Vaunt is no good in his experience. I could just tell just as soon as I open those Vaunt lights, they are not anything that I'm not going to use those for anything. So they're going to go in the trash. Yes, I do get all this stuff for free. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing shout outs and putting, unboxing this stuff for no reason. So if you guys do want to send me something, you can comment and I will give you the address where you can ship something over to, and I'll unbox it and I'll give you my opinion. Unfortunately, sir, I'm not doing applications for my business. The way that we hire, and somebody asked that every time I do a questions and answers, but the way that we hire is we select people. Okay, it's very exclusive working for Bone Tactical, and it's very highly sought after. So, we get people asking every day, and we select people that are what we need, and there's very few people that are even qualified to be selected. And if you have the skill set, we already know about you. So all you got to do is wait for us to ask you, to invite you in for some testing and see if you're really able to work with our guys. But as of right now, no sir, unfortunately we are not accepting applications. Not scared, just cranky. All right. 120, nothing. It's hard not to be cranky with a lot of these goofs. All right. Wow, there's a lot of questions here. I'm gonna ask your questions now. I'm gonna give this about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna sign out. I am a little busy today. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm gonna make some new affordable knives. definitely have some great affordable knives and more coming soon. So, Olight Baton 2. I like the Olight as well. I have not had as good of an experience with Olight. I guess it hasn't really been their lights that I necessarily haven't had a good experience with. I've had good experiences with Olight's lights. It's basically their staff that I haven't had the best experiences with. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be continuing to do in the future any more videos with Olight, just for the simple fact that they're not pleasant to work with up to this point. You know, if they would like to continue sending me stuff, they can. They're not extremely pleasant to work with in the regards that they're not always so understanding of my schedule. I travel a lot, I'm overseas a lot, I'm in other countries a lot, and it is a little bit difficult for packages to catch up to me sometimes because I'm traveling the world, and during the pandemic, I had stuff chasing me. Okay, I was on the run. I was not running from anything in particular for you guys that like to spread false rumors, but I was moving and shaking, so to speak, doing a lot of traveling, and I'm not going to just stay somewhere and wait on a package to get to me. So a lot of times it'll just get held here in Florida or something like that. But I'm going to be here for a bit, most likely. Probably a few of my facilities in Central America were recently very badly damaged with the tropical storm and hurricane that went through. So basically, we are in the rebuilding phase down there, and I can't even fly back to some of my facilities right now because bridges are washed out, roads are washed out. The airport that's closest to a couple of my facilities is currently out of commission. Okay, there's 4 feet of water in the airport. The actual airport that I left from 2 weeks ago was like 2 days after I left had 4 feet of water in the terminal. Okay, so it was unfortunate, but I'm gonna sign out here, guys. I do appreciate you. I'll give a shout out for this sweet El Sicario covert concealed carry shirt, core essentials hat. Everything on the wall behind me is in stock and shipping. It's all amazing. Mostly in stock and shipping, with some very, very low quantities. Okay, we're almost out of EDC Kanks. We're almost out of Karambits. We're almost out of Tomahawks. There's 2 of these left. This one's mine personally. And then there's one available for sale. I've got a couple of the titanium Kanks that I'm finishing up. There's a few NPE Ghost knives. There's a few of these. There's only one of the Bloody Bilboes in Double Tapper Edition. There's only like 2 of the breachers left of this style breacher. Okay, but actually we don't have any of the breachers very much, but not very many of the breachers at all. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Blown out. I will show the products really quickly. I know you guys want to see that. Okay, so we'll go through these one by one. This is the Bone Tactical Karambit right here. This is the Modern Warrior Edition. This is the new clip system. The Bushcraft Spear, I've still got a few of these in stock, but not many, but it's not a newer product. I've only got, I think, 2 of these, this edition of the breacher. The Resolute Warrior breacher. I've only got a couple of those. So I do apologize that I don't have a bunch of those and these will not be made again. They're being completely discontinued. The Bloody Bill Bowie, got a couple of those. Still a few. The Gladius, I do believe I've got a few of the Gladius. Still, yeah, I do. This is the brand new Bonehawk Modern Warrior Edition. The EDC Kank. Okay, these are all handmade, guys. Beautiful works of art, all right? This is the EDC Kank. Resolute Warrior Edition. Brand new breacher. It's massive. So you can look at it next to the, look how giant it looks next to the knife. It's massive. Breaching tomahawk, okay? This is the modern, no, this is the Resolute Warrior Karambit, okay? That is the tomahawk. This is the other version. You can see over here on the right is the Modern Warrior. And then here we've got the Resolute Warrior. Okay, there's one of these left of the orange job. It's a survival and rescue, but it's just really great for anything kind of outdoors, boating. I've got a friend who's got one on his private jet because it's orange and it's like his safety device. And he actually had it authorized as like a survival tool so he can have it, you know, at any kind of an airport that he goes to and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. This is the collection here for the majority of these are the self-defense tools, okay? World's most effective self-defense tools. Those of you guys that don't know how these work, I'll give you, I don't know where you've been, but give you a quick rundown. That's how it works. They're amazing. This is the Big Nasty. These are discontinued, but there's still a few in stock and shipping. This is the Micro, okay, yeah, what's it called? Micro Aluminum Serialized Collector's Edition Micro. It's it's a little guy for you guys that want to go super under the radar. Of course, EDC Relentless that I'm wearing right now. Another version, this is the steel version of the Bonebreaker Micro. I'm working on finishing up a couple more of these. That's the titanium alloy that I've developed. It's very difficult to work with, but I'm finishing up a couple more just to get up on the site, at least to have a couple. They're out of stock right now, though. This is the current stainless steel bone opener. NPE Ghost Knife, undetectable, untraceable. All right, awesome. And this is the sweet transformer bone opener. It's got a hole in there. Check that out. It's got a hole in there so you can see through to the bit. Bit fits in here. It's just sweet. All right, well, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below right now on which one of these products right here is the most BA. Which is the coolest on the board, guys? What is it? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Bone out.